Welcome back. It's our final segment for Monday here, the SME. And joining us today is a very beautiful lady. Her name is Anastencia Ezenwa. She's a beauty enthusiast and the operations executive at Zeeclass Beauty, a beauty brand serving women in Nigeria with authentic makeup. Now, it is fantastic to have you here in the studio with us.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Makeup, skincare, beauty products. You must not need advertising because you are the advert for it.
Thank you.
Some people say Mazina has come again, but hey, good to have you here, Anastasia.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here.
Let's talk about your endeavors. Zeeclass
Beauty.
Zeeclass Beauty is what it's called, and you've been around for how long?
4 years now.
4 years. In those 4 years, has it been easy to get where you are now? How big is your endeavor?
It's not been easy. We started 4 years. I just got out of school.
At that time?
At that time, I was a makeup artist in school. Then after school, I'm like, what's next? Okay, let's start with makeup products. And then doing makeup products. Some women had skin issues. They always want to cover up and all of that. I'm like, no, that's not right. You should be comfortable in your own skin. So let's take this to another level. You can have a flawless skin and still do makeup is your choice. Okay. That's why we have our skincare line now.
Oh, that's beautiful. So first off, you started by selling
makeup products.
Selling makeup products. Let's talk about that industry. The makeup industry is one that we've seen grow, and often school territories are often breeding grounds for people to start from. You see a lot of students who are makeup artists or who sell makeup. Was that the same thing with you? And how and when did you discover that I could take this to another level and it could be an occupation? Well,
when I was in school, it was just like for hustle. You know, you have to pay your bills, handouts, school fees. Just something I needed to do, you know, to see myself through school. And then after school, I'm like, okay, I think there is some cool cash in here. Instead of seeking for a job and stuff, let me do this. And then that's how I got into selling makeup products and not being an artist now. In school, I was an artist. Oh,
okay. So that's the difference.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
You were actually making people up in school.
In school. Then after school, I'm like, no, my waist is going to...
It's not that tedious now, is it?
No, it is.
Really?
You have to bend and you have to get the angles. No.
Oh, wow.
I said, no, let's take it over.
So you started dealing in makeup products.
Yes.
Now, that's a very interesting transition because you didn't just stop there. You now went on to further manufacture beauty products. But let's go back for a minute and start with how much capital you had to invest in trying to move from being a makeup artist where you had your own products that you used on people, applied on people, to where you had to now start selling these products to individuals. What did you need? How much capital did you need to set up?
The thing is that I tell people this and they think I'm joking. There was no capital.
Wow.
Yeah. You can actually do a business without having any capital.
How did you manage it with no capital?
I was a drop shipper. What I do then is there is a big market in Lagos called Trade Fair. So I'll go to these guys, you know, bros, can I take pictures of this product? I want to post on my online platform. And then they'll allow you to take pictures. You post, and then you make sales. Maybe the product is 5,000 naira. You put it like 7K. You send the guy his 5K. That's your 2K. He sends it out.
I'm hoping that people are listening. This is the new one. This is the first time anybody's revealed that here on set.
Yeah.
So you called it what, drop shipping?
Drop shipping, yes.
So you go to people with the merchandise.
Yes.
You take pictures of them.
Yes.
Use your platform to push it. You get customers. You sell to them. So you don't even need a capacity. You don't need a facility.
No,
you just simply, I have market for you. Take, move, go. So you're trafficking. You're you're like a part of a cartel.
Yeah. You said traffic, I'm like...
That's what you are.
Yeah,
well, that's very interesting.
Yes.
No capital at all.
Yes.
Wow.
And then I grew the business to this point.
Wow, that's beautiful. So now let's talk more about that transition from being a drop shipper to making your own beauty products. Let's talk about that. Zeeclass Beauty products.
Okay, so while I was doing the drop shipping thing, I had a goal. Of course, I cannot be a drop shipper for life. And then I said, okay, if what it takes is for me to, you know, save some money, like deny myself some things. I denied myself some things, you know, the nice hairs, the shoes.
Paying off now. It's paying off now.
Yeah, it's paying off. So I denied myself something, saved up some money, and then went for training on what skincare is about and all of that and all of that. And I'm like, okay, let's do this.
Okay. Yeah. So now your skincare products are targeted at who exactly? Medium, upscale? who are you targeting?
Medium to upscale.
Okay.
Yeah, medium can afford it. Medium to upscale. It's just basically, I just want how do I put it? The thing right now is that skincare is meant for only light-skinned people.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's a new one.
I don't like that. So I'm like, everybody can have healthy skin.
No matter the complexion.
No matter your complexion.
Yeah, okay.
That's what Zeeclass Beauty is all about. Giving you healthy skin no matter your complexion. You don't have to be white to be proud of your skin.
So like you said, that needed capital. So you had to deny yourself a few luxuries to be able to get there. And now your little endeavor is, how big is it? Do you employ people to make these products?
Yes,
How do you attend to marketing and branding and all of that?
Yeah, I employed people for, some productions and then deliveries and all of that. Marketing, I've used some influencers on Instagram, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's very interesting. I mean, you are a strong woman.
I know.
She knows.
I know.
I mean, I love the transition. I love the progression from where you started, simply being a makeup artist to actually selling these products, drop shipping, and then now being a beautician yourself, making your own products and putting it out there.
Yes.
It's something that people can take sample from and actually start their own endeavor as well. And if you had the opportunity to be in front of a group of young ladies, how exactly would you get them to let them or ask them to get started if they want to toe your path?
Okay. First of all, you do not need capital. Take that thing out of your mind that you need a big store, you need 1 million naira. You do not need anything. You have your phone. Like, this generation is the most privileged generation, I always say. Use your phone, go to people, trusted vendors. Because some people, you might go to them and they'll take your money, spoil your relationship with your customers. Go to people, take pictures, upload. You could do videos with them. Just try and be accepting. That's it. You don't need so much.
So now, what's the next step?
Oh, I'm interested in tech. So I want to see how beauty
tech and beauty.
Tech and beauty.
Take it easy now, only you. What do you want to do? But what about importing your products now? Let's talk about the bigger picture. What the next step for taking it outside of Nigeria, maybe even locally in Africa, and then all of that. Do you have any plans for that?
Yeah, I have plans. The plan is for Zeeclass Beauty to be in every store across the nation, starting with Nigeria, and then we'll see how it progresses.
Okay, well, that's beautiful. And then the important part here is when people see you, I'm sure that they're like, oh my goodness, I wish I could be her. I want to be like her. I want to do what she's done. Look at her story. It's so interesting. It's so relative because I'm a student too and I'm into beauty as well. Do you or have you in the past, or maybe looking at the future, considered training people in this work of life?
Oh, definitely. You have to invest in people. Definitely. I'll consider that, yeah.
Okay.
Surely.
Wow. Okay. So now, let's go back to one challenge that people actually face, especially when you have when you have a business that's run with the mechanism of online. People might ask for your product, you might deliver, you might, maybe you might trust them enough to want to leave these products with them, and then you don't find them again. I know there's perhaps no insurance, but what happens in that instance? How do you deal with such? Has it happened?
No, it hasn't happened.
Oh, how do you manage this?
Well, I'm a trusted brand, so they don't expect...
Oh, you're a trusted brand,
yeah.
But what about the customers, the people who you might not know who you're delivering to? No one's ever perhaps maybe gone away with your products? Or maybe a delivery person,
No, you have to pay. You have to pay before I send it out. I do not do payments on delivery.
Oh, now, interesting. So, but they must trust your brand enough
to pay before I deliver to them.
How do you take care of that branding aspect? How do you make people trust your brand so?
I make sure your first experience with me is impeccable. So you come back and then you tell your friends, oh, I shop from Zeeclass. Oh, don't worry. She's going to take care of your skin and she delivers on time and her products are affordable. So always make sure to create an impression the first time.
Nice.
That one customer can get you 1,000
Word of mouth. Yep, that's word right there. Competition, however, I've met a lot of people who do this same thing. So I can imagine that in this industry, there's a lot of competition. How do you manage to stay ahead of the next person who's got the same story, went to the same school, has a beauty product called A Classic Kiss? How do you deal with competition?
I do not think right now I have competition per se because I did not go with the flow. Every other skincare brand is just doing body creams or knuckles. I thought, okay, beyond the creaming, you have to clean first.
Okay.
So we came with products like
cleansing products.
Cleansing products like the Solis, like a facial device.
How do you engineer it for the African skin, the African climate? Was there research? Was there, what did you go through? What engineering? Let me use that word.
Yeah, I read. I read a lot. Google is actually
Researching
my perfect friend. So I researched and I got a sample of the product, tested on some people, and then, okay, let's do this.
Okay. Oh,
and then outside that, we have the hair remover, which I've not seen in Nigeria. No skincare brand has hair remover.
Nice.
Except Zeeclass.
Okay. Well, I will be patronizing you because I have a certain, I won't call it a fetish, but seems to think that it is rather weird that I like to shave my lower legs.
Oh.
Always. You don't think it's weird for a man?
No, it's not weird.
Yeah, so maybe I might be testing some of your products. Yeah, I do think that it is actually very interesting for men to do that. It has no impact on your preference. Please, it's just you being you. I'm more comfortable with that. Thank you very much. But thank you very much, Ezenwa, for being with us. We absolutely have enjoyed this one. I'm hoping that everybody out there has taken sample from your experience because it's a very interesting one. It's very relative to people, especially this environment. It's something that everybody actually does who's a young woman who's into beauty. They aspire to actually want to go in your direction. And I'm glad to hear that you're considering training people because it is a fantastic way to give back.
Yes,
investing in people like you have said. Yes. We wish to see more and also some of that hair removal for my calves.
I'll get you one.
Woo, thank you. Do stay tuned. We've got more coming your way because the kitchen is actually still buzzing. In fact, you know what? I just had an idea. While we enjoy your skin product, let's have you enjoy our meal.
Oh,
come over this way.
And I love
it. Also gives us an opportunity to see how tall she is.